Okay, congratulations to everybody who's decided to become a contestant in the Psychic Challenge. It looks exciting. I want to say also, anybody who is on the spectator list, who wants to be on the contestant list, you have to make that known before the end of our first challenge. After that, there will be no more changes because it wouldn't be fair to start somebody in after the first challenge. Okay, and Melanie, you really were sort of ambiguous. It's good to hear from you, but I also couldn't really tell if you wanted to be a contestant or not. So please let us know. The first challenge. All right, this is going to be fun because I want to be honest. I don't even know what all challenges are going to be, and I know that some may even be repeated, or we may do variations on a theme with some of them. The cool thing is there are 16 contestants, which means if we do this well, because I'm going to hate to eliminate anybody, but that's the way this process is going to have to work. And with 16, that means we can probably, for the first 2 rounds at least, eliminate 4 people. And the eliminations will not be on one challenge. I mean, and this is kind of one of my pet peeves with the screenings that I've done and other situations, is having viewed these challenges on a professional program, I see that sometimes people have a bad day. So to judge an intuitive on one test, come on, that's just not fair. So which is why I'm not going to get into all my reasons. But what I would like to do is to have at least 3 challenges between eliminations. So you'll have 2 challenges, and then the last challenge elimination will be based on it. Okay? And it's going to be a point system, which means even if you don't do your best, if you do in the middle, you can pull it off in the last challenge. So that's how it's going to work, basically. And just to give you an idea of as far as how this point system is going to work, and we will keep track of points, the very first challenge you will have an opportunity to score 10 points, and then another 5 points, and then another 2 points. And this is how it's going to work. The very first challenge will be a challenge of prediction. Once everybody has entered their prediction, I will roll a dice, or a die. Singular is a die, I guess. A 6-sided die 3 times. If you guess the first number correctly, you will be awarded 10 points. If you guess the second roll correctly, you'll be awarded 5 points. If you guess the third roll correctly, 2 points. Now, these are, I'm not going to be able to say this word correctly, cumulative. I get tongue-tied. I can't say certain words. At any rate, it means you can add them up. In other words, if you get the first and second right, you got 15 points. If you get all 3 right, you have 17 points. If you get the second one and the last one right, you have 7 points. Okay? So, basically, I want to reiterate. At some point in the future, and I will videotape this so you can see the dice roll for yourself, I will roll a die 3 times. The first time, it's 1 to 6. So that would be, if you guess which one I roll, 10 points. Second one will be 5. And the third one will be 2 points. And you can add them up if you get them all correct. So that's the challenge. You just have to visualize what's going to happen, what I'm going to roll, and try to pick the right numbers. So what I'll expect from all of you is, in this thread, to send me back the order of the numbers that you expect me to roll. Make it very clear. Say, first dice, this number. Second dice, this number. Third dice, this number. So there's no doubt. 3 numbers between 1 and 6, and which order I'm going to roll them in. And we'll score points, and there will be no elimination on this. Okay? This exercise is purely point building. The next exercise will be point building. In the third exercise, we will eliminate 4. No, I don't like the word eliminate. We got to come up with a better euphemism. I'd like to say retire, but that reminds me of Blade Runner, I think, or some other show I watched where retire was a euphemism for offing someone. We got to come up with a more pleasant. Well, let's just say they transcend to spectator. Okay, so after the third challenge, 4 individuals will transcend to the level of spectator, while the others remain in the competition. Okay, so I'll have to remember to use that phrase. And so you know what the challenge is. Do whatever you got to do. Meditate. Talk to your spirits. You know, if you got, you know, whatever is going to be happening. If you just, whatever your method is, you can use any method. You know, there's no requirement that says you have to use mediumship or you have to use, you know, anything at all. We may in the future use for certain challenges specify, but for this, doesn't matter how you come up with the numbers, just as long as you got them right. And I will be able to roll these dice for this challenge as soon as all 16 people, and more if we have more contestants before this is over. And again, I want to reiterate, this is your last chance to jump on the contestant list. Once I make the video explaining, you know, showing the dice being rolled, that's it. No more new contestants, okay? So good luck to everybody. And I think we'll have fun with this. And feel free to comment and offer up ideas and suggestions. Take care. And good luck to everyone.